All right, Steve, give us a quick recap or quick pre-cap of what's gonna happen in this one.
I've given up on that guy until I get an upgrade, so I'm going over that way to the 2 places. I don't like these noises.
So we're just doing a little bit of exploring.
Yeah, I kind of need to.
All right, fair enough. So yeah, I wanted to ask you a question that I found on Reddit, Steve.
Go for it.
Is it possible to buy the Great Wall of China, or at least parts of it? I've recently inherited a great amount of money and would be interested. First off, I gotta say, if your first thought after inheriting what I'm assuming is a fuck ton of money is purchasing the Great Wall of China, why?
Why not? It's a tourist place.
Because you have limited amount of money. I assume you don't have as much money as China does.
I mean, here's the thing: is if you get it, then you can like make a restaurant there. Think about how much money you make.
You're gonna open up a McDonald's in the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
That's a callback, everyone. You're welcome.
Yeah, for someone that like Pat actually referenced an anime.
Hi-yo.
Would have fucking thought.
So I got.
I mean, it's like what's that one oil refinery off of Great Britain, I think.
One oil refinery off of Great Britain.
Yeah, you can pay to like be a duke or something.
Oh, fucking what?
Yeah.
Alright, let me look this up. What is it?
Like, try looking up oil refinery
Duke
country.
of Oil Refinery. Yeah, but I'm wondering, like, what would you want to do with that?
I don't know, you put a house there, it has a good view.
You're gonna set up a house inside of the Great Wall of China.
Not inside, on top of.
Oh, wait, do you have to, like, buy the space above it as well, then?
Maybe. What if you just buy the space above it?
But you don't buy. So like your house has to be constantly levitating, and
Yeah.
as soon as it touches, it's like contraband. Fuck.
I remember that part. I don't like that part.
Ow.
Okay, let me just get this.
Sorry. So Great Britain oil refinery.
Yeah. Okay. So can I break? Yeah. Okay. So that's how I do it. Easy peasy. Except for I hurt myself again.
Petroleum refining. So like it's like an island. You're saying?
It's an oil rig that they abandoned or something.
Okay.
Look up oil rig country.
Oil rig country song. The Principality of Sealand.
Yeah,
the Principality of Sealand is more commonly known as Sealand, is a micronation that claims Rough Towers, an offshore platform located in the North Sea, approximately 7.5 miles off the coast of Suffolk, England. What the fuck? Originally, blah, 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 blah. Since 1967, the decommissioned HM Fort Roughs has been occupied by family and associates of Paddy Roy Bates, who claimed that his independent sovereign state. Bates seized it from a group of pirate radio broadcasters in 1967 with the intention of setting up his own station at the site. He attempted to establish his own national symbols. While it's been described as the world's smallest country or nation, Sealand is not officially recognized by any established sovereign state, in spite of Sealand's government claim to have been de facto recognized by the UK and Germany. Okay, so wait, are they open? Like, are they subletting this place? Can I be a tenant or something?
Yeah.
I can like pay to be like a person here.
You can pay to get into a lottery to be chosen as the next duke.
A lottery?
Yeah.
How often are these lotteries? Because this has been a thing since the late 60s.
Well, they're about to have the first one because the guy's about dead.
Ah, shit. In 75, Bates introduced the Constitution for Sealand, followed by a national flag, a national anthem, a currency, and passports. What's the national anthem of Sealand? Blah, 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 blah. Attack in 1978 and the Sealand Rebel government. Alexander Achenbach, who describes himself as the Prime Minister of Sealand, hired several German and Dutch mercenaries to spearhead an attack on Sealand while Bates and his wife were in England. They stormed the platform with speedboats, jet skis, and helicopters. They jet skied onto this and fought them? That's amazing.
Yeah.
And took Bates' son Michael hostage. Michael was able to retake Sealand and capture Achenbach and the mercenaries using weapons stashed on the platform. Holy shit, this is awesome. Achenbach, a German lawyer who held a Sealand passport, was charged with treason against Sealand and was held unless he paid about $35,000 equivalency in the U.S. The governments of the Netherlands, Austria, and Germany petitioned the British government for his release, but the UK disavowed his imprisonment, citing a 1968 court decision. So they basically just told this guy to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Germany then sent a diplomat from its London embassy to Sealand to negotiate for Achenbach's release. Roy Bates relented after several weeks of negotiations and subsequently claimed that the diplomat's visit was constituted de facto recognized by Sealand. Okay. Sealand rebel government claims the website. Continues to claim via his website that he's Sealand legitimately ruling authority. Dude, so they won a fight. How did they... what happened to Achenbach then? Following the former reparation, Achenbach and Gernot-Putz established a government in exile, sometimes known as the Sealand Rebel Government. What the fuck? So there's even an exiled government in this place.
Yeah.
This place sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Because of the massive number of passports that have been issued by Sealand in circulation, about 150,000, the Bates family revoked all Sealand passports, including those that they themselves had issued over the previous 22 years. In 2006, on the afternoon of June 2006, the top platform of the Rose Tower caught fire due to an electrical fault. A Royal Air Force rescue helicopter transferred one person to Ipswich Hospital directly from the tower. The Hardwick lifeboat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so all the damage was repaired. Good. In 2007, the Pirate Bay attempted to purchase Sealand after harsher copyright measures in Sweden forced them to look for base of operations elsewhere. Well, let's see. Between 2007 and 2010, Sealand was offered for sale through the Spanish estate company Imor Naranja, and the asking price of about $906 million US. A German man. Okay, what else? Let's see. Roy Bates died in 2012, suffering from Alzheimer's disease. He was succeeded by his son Michael. Joanne Bates, wife of Roy, died in Essex in a nursing home at the age of 86 in 2016. So yeah, what's this about being able to become a duke? He can extend his territorial waters.
There's some lottery for it.
Alright, one second. I'm gonna keep reading. This is actually a much longer Wikipedia article than I was expecting. I literally just expected it to be like an empty place where it's like, yeah, you can like sign a contract with us or something and we'll make you a duke if you pay us enough.
No, it's been a pretty big deal for years.
Yeah.
Even like my GM talked about how like he considered buying into a lottery to have his girlfriend be a princess.
Oh shit. I like your GM.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a nice guy.
Holds the Guinness World Records for the smallest area to lay claim to nation status. Sealand's motto is E Mar Libertas, from the sea, freedom. Items such as stamps, coins. My god, they got everything here.
Yeah, he's accurate. He was a really smart dude.
Sealand has been involved in several commercial operations, including the issuing of coins and postage stamps and the establishment of an offshore internet hosting facility, or data haven. Sealand also has an official website and publishes an online newspaper, Sealand News. In addition, blah, blah, blah. Oh, in addition, a number of amateur athletes represent Sealand in sporting events, including unconventional events like the World Egg Throwing Championship, which the Sealand team won in 2008. Hell yeah! Let's see, coins and stamps, blah, blah, blah. Sealand also sells titles of individual nobility, including Lord, Baron, Count, and those titles' distaff equivalents. Following Roy Bates' 2012 death, Sealand also began publicly offering knighthood and coat of arms. In 78, following the invasion, the Knights of the Sovereign Military Order of Sealand were formed by Prince Roy and Prince Michael to provide for the Principality's defense should it come under threat or attack. In 2012, following the death of Prince Roy, membership in the order was open to sale to the general public. Blah, 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 blah. Worldwide publicity was created about Sealand following the establishment of a new entity called Haven Co., a data haven, and in 2008, operations ceased without explanation. Sealand is not recognized by any major international sporting bodies. What? They won the 2008 International Egg Tossing Championships. What is this bullshit? Sealand claims to have national athletes, including non-Sealanders. These athletes take part in various sports, such as curling, mini-golf, football, fencing, ultimate, ultimate, originally known as Ultimate Frisbee. They renamed Ultimate Frisbee to just Ultimate? I didn't know that. Table football and athletics. I like how they started off by talking about the Sealanders curling and mini-golf team.
They're important, dude.
I guess so. They're not members of FIFA. It administers the Sealand national football team. 2004, the national team played against this first international game against the Island Islands national football team in a 2-2 draw.
So Pat?
Yes.
Does this sound like Outer Heaven to you?
Outer Heaven. What's it? What's
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? Oh yeah, you know what? That's Metal Gear Solid 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an oil rig.
It totally does.
You just kidnap people and just have them be like Dukes and Barons and whatnot.
I'm expecting to find that somewhere in this article now. They hosted a skateboarding event with Church and East, sponsored by Red Bull. Fuck yeah, dude! The more I'm reading about this, the more I'm loving it. The revival of the Football Association in the Viva World Cup. Sealand played a friendly match in aid of charity against an All-Stars team from Fulham FC. I don't know what any of this shit is. Alright, so that's basically all there is to talk about with the Principality of Sealand. Thank you, Steven. That was a nice little rabbit hole to go down for me.
Yeah, I fucking loved here. I heard about it like a few years ago.
I don't know. It's managed to pass me by all this time.
Actually, today I learned a few times.
Maybe you heard about it because the girl died?
When was it?
2016?
Yeah, that's what I was. God damn it!
Arch, we've been here, and now we can't get back. Fuck.
I was like, oh, sweet, I'm making progress somewhere. Okay, can I buy a thing from you yet?
Oh. There's a special item for those.
It increases the amount of baggies I can have.
Oh, okay, that's real good.
Yeah, so I need to find more of them.
Can't you just go to the bank?
I can't buy it.
You can't buy it?
I need more charms. I need more charms before she'll sell it to me. She's like, you're not worthy!
Oh.
But I have cash. You're not worthy!
I'm gonna buy out the Great Wall of China after this shit, alright?
So yeah. So
that was the point we started this episode on.
Yeah. Why don't I just... I hate those guys so much.
Alright, so let's just assume Jeff Bezos maybe wants to buy a fraction of the Great Wall of China. Like... What? First off, like, could you take it away?
Maybe, like, remodel it? Oh, no.
I assume it'd probably be somewhere in, like, the contract, like, yeah, you can't take the chunk.
I feel like...
We'll put up a nice little plaque with your name on it.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, they wouldn't actually do it.
Yeah.
But if they were, like, in really bad financial trouble, they might consider it.
It's like that one dude who tried to, who successfully sold the Brooklyn Bridge twice without ever owning it.
Wait, really?
Have you never heard of this?
No, take me down this.
All right, here we go. We're going down this one. Okay, you know the saying, "I've got a bridge to sell you."
No.
Okay, well, yeah. Let's see.
Those motherfuckers blocked off the way to the stag station.
Yeah, selling the Brooklyn Bridge. What's this guy? George C. Parker was an American con man, best known for his surprisingly successful attempts to sell the Brooklyn Bridge. He made his living conducting illegal sales of property that he did not own, often New York's public landmarks, to unwary immigrants. The Brooklyn Bridge was the subject of several of his transactions, predicated on the notion of the buyer controlling access to the bridge. Police removing several of his victims from the bridge as they tried to erect toll booths. So yeah, basically, this guy, George Parker, he would walk up to people and convince them that he owned the Brooklyn Bridge. How? I don't really know. And then they just got in trouble with police when they tried to do anything with the Brooklyn Bridge. But my favorite part...
This. I can't get my money.
My favorite part was that he managed to do it twice.
Yeah.
I would do it once. Like, if I did it the first time successfully, I'd just leave after that. Let's see. Oh yeah, and they ended up making a saying about it. It's like, if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you. Basically, just you're extremely gullible, which it's got to be a pretty big slap in the face to have a saying like that in your memory because you fell for that shit.
I mean, he was probably a really good salesman.
I guess so. Various names as a con man. Yeah. Let's see. Other public landmarks he incorporated into scams included the original Madison Square Garden, Metropolitan Museum of Art, Grant's tomb. He sold General Grant's tomb, huh? Wait, is that Ulysses S. Grant? Grant's tomb, formerly known as General Grant, is the final. Yeah, he sold Ulysses S. Grant's tomb to someone. And he sold. Yes, he did.
Aww.
Wait, did he? Oh, did he also sell the Statue of Liberty too?
What?
When he sold Grant's tomb, he would often pose as the general's grandson, and he set up a fake office to handle his real estate swindles. He produced convincing forged documents as evidence to suggest that he was the legal owner of whatever property he was selling. He also successfully sold several successful shows, my God, and plays of which he had no legal ownership. He was convicted of fraud 3 times. Oh my god, he got caught 3 times, and he still just kept going back for more.
He's a gambler, what can I say?
Yep, he escaped the courthouse. After one arrest in around 1908, he escaped the courthouse by calmly walking out after donning a sheriff's hat and coat that had been set down by right next to him because the sheriff got cold. He conned his way out of the courthouse too. He was sentenced to a mandatory life in prison in 1928 at Sing Sing Prison. Let's see. He spent the last 8 years of his life incarcerated there and was popular among guard and fellow inmates who enjoyed hearing of his exploits. Parker is remembered as one of the most successful conmen in the history of the United States, as well as one of history's most talented hoaxers. His methods have passed into pop culture, giving rise to phrases such as, "And if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you," a proper way of expressing the belief that someone is gullible. Alright, well, thank you for joining our Today I Learned section, even though we didn't learn this stuff on Reddit, we just taught it to each other.
Yeah, that was neat.
No, that was a fun little learning episode. Basically, what I want to get out about this is that if you believe that, I have a Great Wall of China to sell you.
I guess I want to tell you, like, I'll sell you Sealand, I own it. Here's my document.
Can you sell me a bridge at Sealand?
They don't have those.
They don't have bridges at Sealand?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Huh. I mean...
I thought it was just oil rigs.
It's just one big oil rig. It's still like...
Good work, buddy.
It's still like deteriorating due to corrosion.
Work,
they haven't like fixed it up at all.
I really don't know. I've never been. I kind of.
Oh, really? You've never been off the coast of England?
No.
Never could have guessed, Steve.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right,
everyone. Thank you all so much for walking in again, and
we hope you enjoyed going down like this wacky learning episode because I certainly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, and if you did, we appreciate all the likes, the comments, and the subscribes. If any of you guys have any weird stories, I'd love to hear them in the comments, like other weird bullshit like that.
Yeah.
I'd really like to hear that. So yeah, leave that down below if you did. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll be
Later.